it seems that we can't get it right. You've been stressing, let me be a teacher and give you a lesson tonight.
Hey, this is Johnny Gill, and you're watching Soundcheck on BlackTree TV.
You got to say ma. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey everybody, what's up? It's Naja Hill here with Soundcheck, and we are here today talking to R&B legend Johnny Gill, who's about to perform at the Grammy Museum for his new album coming out October 11th, Still Winning.
'Cause I want you to find it. Come give me all your love till I can't get enough.
We are here with R&B legend Johnny Gill, who is about... No, it doesn't mean that you're old. Legend means that everybody knows who you are.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
Anyway, R&B legend Johnny Gill, and he has just dropped a new, or is about to drop a new album called Still Winning.
Yeah, and no, it's not a Charlie Sheen thing. I had this almost a year and a half, almost 2 years, and working on the new CD. So I was going to change it, and everyone talked me into not changing the title of the album because I have a vision, and they said this was a part of your vision, a part of what you know, the plans of your album. So don't change it. But I was really getting ready to change it.
I'm glad you addressed that because I wanted to ask you that, but I wasn't going to.
Oh my God.
I know you were mad.
Oh, I was like, oh man, what am I going to do with all of this shenanigan? I can't, what am I going to do? So, but I decided to stay with it.
Okay, so we've been waiting 16 long years to hear a new album from Johnny Gill. Tell us what made you decide at this time to record again and drop a new album.
A lot of people have been talking to me, and really Terry Lewis was who really initiated it. He said to me, when are you going to make a new CD? He says and at that time we were 11 years in, and he says, how long do you think it's been? I said, it's been about 5 or 6 years, 7 years, and he says, no, it's been 11 years, and he says, come on, man. He says, I understand doing the LSG stuff, doing the New Edition stuff, the Heads of State stuff, but he says, there are people out there, there's a void that's missing, and there's people that want to hear from you, and I think that, those fans deserve to hear from you, and so we got started.
First single, In the Mood.
Yes.
And I listened to it, and it was very refreshing to hear some old school, soulful music in a new way, because I feel like in today's musical climate, we're kind of missing that.
Yeah, and I thought that the one thing I wanted to do was stay in my lane, do what I do, but at the same time make sure we felt and it sounded or felt current, but yet at the same time not compromise who I am. And that was the goal when I wrote that. So
did you feel any pressure to comply with the status quo of music, or did you just kind of do what you do best?
Not at all. Not at all. It's not hard to wake up every day to be me, and that's what I set out to do. Do what I do what works best and feels right for me, and let the chips fall where they may.
Now, every artist, or hopefully most artists, as time progresses and they mature as artists, their perspective changes or they evolve as an artist. How would you say your perspective has changed since the last album you released, or how you've evolved or progressed as an artist?
You just live more. Every day we live more, we experience more, and so when I'm writing and singing, it's coming from experience. So there's a place that I'm at today after 16 years that I wasn't 16 years ago. So it's just that every experience that you go through with life, it's a part of my music, and it's a part of who I am.
And what's your process when you're creating a new album? Do you write your own lyrics, or do you collaborate with, other writers?
I write sometimes, I collaborate. We do whatever the creative process requires. It's like it goes in all different directions. I mean, sometimes it's the song that comes, the track comes, sometimes it's the lyrics, it's the melody, sometimes it's somebody that comes up with an idea. It can come from anywhere. So you just always have to be open and ready to receive it from whichever direction it comes from.
So tell us why you titled the album Still Winning.
It was a combination of things. People asking me over the 16 years of my absence from recording, are you still in the business? Are you still singing? What are you doing? And it's like, and I've been all over the world. I tour all over. And one of the things when I to put everything in perspective was to be, after 16 years, having an opportunity to come out and present some new music to the world. People wondering where I've been and what I've been doing, to have that opportunity to do that and at the same time do what I enjoy doing the most, and that's performing live. It was all these things, and I'm still standing here today doing what I've been doing for 30 years. I mean, it says it all in a nutshell that, hey, through the blessings of God, I'm still here. So no matter what you think about me, I'm still winning. I'm still winning.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you never really went anywhere. It's just you hadn't released an album in a while. You know, you were on tour with your old crew, New Edition, Bobby Brown, Ralph Tresvant, and the group was called Heads of State.
Yeah.
So how was that, being with the old crew and performing again with them?
Well, it's family, so we talk regularly. I mean, it's we deal with each other, and we're in each other's lives and have been for many years. So it's fun. I mean, we've always talked about this idea of just wanting to do something like the sort of like the Rat Pack, basically. So it was like, to us, it was just that time we had an opportunity to do that, and we've taken it all over the world, and we've had a great time doing it, and we're still doing it. It's fun. It's a night of just all of our catalog, and it's non-stop, just energetic.
Do you recall any of your favorite moments in the Grammys?
Beyonce and Prince. I'll never forget that one. That was one of those moments, magical moments. And Beyonce and Tina Turner.
Yep.
That was another one. It was like, Beyonce, hey, come on, you're going to have to give somebody else an opportunity. Stop it. Stop. So.
Still winning. In the Mood is the single.
October the 11th. Remember that, October the 11th.